Hello everybody, it's always Smiles. Got a new haircut, looking cute. And I wear glasses. I don't always start off with them. So today I think I want to do a video of just chatting and doing like a tutorial with a face mask. Because we wear it all the time. Like this. All the time. And any face mask, really. These are really big on me, but... And the little wire, for some reasons, over here. They're, So, I'm just really going to do here. A little bit on my... And if we do down here. So, we're just going to be leaving... Like, literally, you probably could leave this, too. If you try to get your skin tone right. But you might want to just... put a little bit there. You might not want to put primer. You might not want to waste anything. So, we're pretty much just doing where my glasses kind of line up. So, we're just going to lift my hair up with my glasses and being cheesy. Easy being cheesy. And we're just going to chat about life, about everything. Maybe a little bit about the makeup. I don't know how good this is. This is Color Institution. I tried other ones from them. I got a big cool box set of different eyeshadows, different everything. So I want to do a little gray look. So I'm going to be using a little Color Institution. I don't know if this is amazing. I'm going to say it's... Oh, this isn't a bad mirror compared to the mirror in the thing. Ooh. My acne's bad today. So, we're gonna have a little fun with essence. We're gonna try a whole bunch of, well, just put on a whole bunch of makeup that kind of covers the eyes, the ears, and a little bit under the chin, the neckline. And we're gonna be playing with a bunch of drugstore. I don't know if Benefit's drugstore or not. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure you can buy this at Shoppers. So, I'm going to say it's drugstore. I'm not going to say it's something you can only buy from, like, Ulta or Morphe or anything. You can buy this at any Shoppers. Or maybe not Rexall, but Shoppers, big ones, probably have it. I'm going to need that as well. So, we're going to throw some lotion on. Today, I'm going to be using Crabtree and Evelyn. Yeah, Evelyn. London. Pomegranate and argan oil. This is Canadian made. Well, it's a Canadian company. It says it's made in the U.S. Well, I thought it was Canadian. Whatever. It works good. Most of the time, this is in, like, hotels and stuff like that. I got lucky and I got a dollar store. Something that's like I'm going to say like a $40 item. Like, it ain't cheap. But it works good, especially with my dry skin. And this is the point where I'm going to put on some balm too, because you're not doing that part of your face, but doesn't mean you don't want to hydrate your lips. And I'm using Maybelline New York. Yeah, Maybelline New York Baby Lips. It's really nice. It's called Orchard, but it doesn't... Well, I got the lotion and that smells, but it doesn't smell like anything. It really does hydrate. It's good. I like the CoverGirl. Cozy? C-O-T-Y? No. I think it's just something they have with their lipsticks. Ah! Sorry. I dropped it, but I'm almost like done this one, and I love these. This is really nice. I would just purchase this. The lipsticks with it aren't bad. They're not horrible. They're like, it's not made in Ireland, but it doesn't tell me the kind. I guess yeah, I don't know. 547? Where's your camera? This guy, it's probably all blurry. Who cares? But it's like a pink. It doesn't smell bad. It works. It's not the end of the world. It's not my favorite thing. But yeah, let's get past it. I'm sniffing it like a weirdie. Alright. So I hope you guys are having a lovely day like always. I hope you guys are still working on like your manifestations and like your self-awareness and being caring to yourself and others. I'm using the Porefections Pore Primer Benefit. This guy here. It's not my favorite. I actually really like that e.l.f. one I tried before more than this, but I think it's more hydrating than this guy. But it's not horrible. So, I'm just going to put this on now. Because my theory is it's just like eyeshadow primer. What's the point of putting it on if... And I'm just putting it down a little bit more and rubbing whatever's left over here because it's open with the face mask. And it feels soft, it feels silky. It doesn't, I don't think it's done anything. Like, it doesn't look that minimized. I think I like the other one, but it could be because it had some like more gouge. So I'm gonna take my actual Color Institute brush that was with it, and we're gonna use bhcosmetics. I'm not like, alright, it took me forever to put it in the description below, but I will. I use a lot of these colors because green's really just for redness, but the other ones, like the orange and the yellows, are to try and dilute. So I could even go to this orange, probably, and try it. So, I'm looking in my mirror over here because it doesn't come with one. And we're going to do a little bit under my eye now. Because we want this to dry. And I kind of just mix them all up. That's better. Like I have. And then let's just put a little bit here. And put a little bit on this blemish here and a little here. And what's crazy is, yes, for some reason, I drop the little thing and I don't know where it's going for all eternity. Oh well, put that in there. Next, I'm going to, where did we go? I'm going to use both, but I'm not going to use it now. So first, I'm going to use a concealer from Maybelline. It is dreamlumi touch up something or other because it's wearing out. Maybelline. I got one that's kind of like a little bit, oh, you're turning a little bit darker. And I'm just placing it on pretty much everywhere I put. Let's put a little there. I put the stuff. And then I leave. Take that. Take the same brush that you used before. It's okay if there's product on it. And just kind of blend it out. Some people like feathery. Some people will use their beauty blender. Whatever is good for you. I'm just trying to dilute it a little bit. Not like crazy. Alright, so next I'm going to use my pretty Vulgar. What did I use? Oh yeah, BH. I used the Dream. And I'm going to just do my eyes quick because that's how we roll into it. And yeah, I've been working on myself. I've been trying to figure out my next step with working, figure out my next step with life, because what I've been doing has not been working out for me, really, at the end of the day. So what I've been doing is self-neglecting myself, that I realized during COVID, and that's not good. It's not good at all for any of that. Because, I really have been. I'm getting acne, I'm not washing my face, I'm not taking care of myself. And people are like, well, you can't blame anyone but yourself. And I'm like, I'm not trying to blame anyone. It's just that sometimes you forget. Like me. I'm very neglectful for myself, so I'm making myself more aware of not letting myself go, you can say. How deep do we want this? Let's try this one. I don't know what any colors are these. There's no colors on it. It's just this one. Alright. I wonder if I can do it like this. Okay. So, yeah. And I think a lot of people do that to themselves. Kind of neglect yourself or stop appreciating yourself as much. This is not bad at all. I should be using these more. Ooh. That's pretty. Oh, I'm looking down weird. Sorry. So steps, what I've been doing to make myself feel better. Putting on makeup. Making sure I wash my face. Making sure I take time to say things that are more appreciated to myself, because I think I'm like most people, an ugly piece of shit. Sometimes, not every time, but sometimes you do. We're human. And I've been putting myself down for a long time about even being with someone. Because I've only been with one someone, I'm not that cool. I'm not cool like the rest of you guys. You have millions of men. Hussies. No, I'm joking. You're not hussies. You just didn't find the right one. But it's just that, what you go through with one of them doesn't mean you're going to go through with the next. Don't worry, I'm going to fix this up. This one's side's not working out, and this mirror's kind of wonky. It kind of is very magnifying compared to my other mirror. Alright. So I won't use this for my Essence Chrome. I use the Lavish brush. Lavish eyeshadow. It doesn't give numbers or nothing, but it's the neon one. I got it in a BoxyCharm. It's lovely. Let's use this. So I'm going to take another Lavish brush. It's a brow brush. Never use it for brows. Maybe this, but I mostly use it for my mascara. So Essence Chrome, if you can tell, I hit pan. It's super, super shiny. It's cream based. And yeah, I'm going to just go right into it. You see me looking over here is because I actually got to stand up here. And I would suggest for something like a cream base like this for your eyeshadow, small portions. Because it still does sometimes flakes out. And when it's flaky and crumbly, even this, say this, it's crumbly a little. Kind of just press it on it. Just like wipe it over it. Gets a lot on it, and you don't need a much. You don't need a much. You don't need much. Words are not my friends, if you can see that on my channel. That words are never my friends. They might hang out with me on Thursday, but it doesn't mean we're roomies. And then I just put a little underneath. But yeah. More like, yeah. So I just like kind of tell myself, like, you know what? It's okay that you're not the skinniest. It's okay that you're not the prettiest. It's okay that, you know, you make mistakes. It's okay that you neglected yourself, because maybe at those times you weren't the main priority. Even though I should have been. Always. In my life, I wasn't. And that's the thing that I'm trying to change without I'm trying to change that without being entirely different. Ooh, where did it go? Piece crumbled. Well, I could be glitter queen. This is old, so not that old, but I'm gonna say it's at least a year, because I found at least when I started my channel, like a year ago, maybe even 2. So I know we put on all this stuff underneath the eye. I should have done this first. So lesson learned. I'm going to just clean it up a little bit so I don't waste. Oh, I finished. I love using St. Ives. Just any makeup wipe is fine to use as long as it's juicy. If they're wet, they're good. Unless they're one you have to wet yourself. Right there's the bad part. Don't worry, I have the brush with a little product on it. So if this happens to you, like, you know, I did, you can fix that. And this part, I always do. I try to avoid putting anything on there. I know today I'm talking, normally I just talk and not talk and talk, but today I'm actually trying to, you know, talk to you guys and talk to you about what I actually do for myself. Yeah, I might have to fix that one a little bit. Get this away from me. So now we're at the point where we kind of use a BB. I'm using a BB cream. I'm not doing a full, you know, I have really dry skin, so I gotta try and use something that's not gonna go crazy. And if I want to mattify, I mattify with using a powder, not with this one's a mattifying primer, but I would use a hydrating primer, hydrating foundation, hydrating BB cream, CC cream, or tinted moisturizer like this. This is just Montclair tinted moisturizer, SPF 30, borders. What? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Well, it's Canadian dermatologist approved. That's really why I bought it. And it says it'll help 24 hours hydration. So yeah, my hair looks wonky. I love it. Alright, so I got 9 minutes to try and do the rest of this video, and I think I can do it if I stop talking as much. Because I'm a quick talker, I talk a lot. I'm a talker. So I'm going to be using this e.l.f. brush my mom got me. It's an e.l.f. foundation swirl brush. It's kind of cool. I'm going to put it in more. And it says to just dip it in there. One drop. And that hence why I'm cleaning my brushes. And I would just use a Dawn dish soap or like a bar soap without fragrance and stuff. So put this all over my face. And just rubbing it out. If I need more, you add more through the... And I didn't do my brows because, well, I did do my brows. They're not Bushman anymore. But I think I might need to put on a little bit more. This is actually really, really nice. The only thing is I think it probably, the way it's made, I think it absorbs more product. Let's try it again. I'm going to put on a little bit more. Fill in the dupe. The little hole, because I bet you this would probably help you save. Put more down here and on my nose. There we go. So this I bought in the summer. So if you see it giving me a little more of a tan, this is what I use in the summer. I would probably want to use a little bit lighter. I'm a little bit more orange when I'm tan, but this still looks good. So since actually, this is a really nice brush. I hope no one's talked bad about this. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use it either. Well, first for everyone. Alright, that's nice. Nice. Alright. Put this aside because I don't think I need it. This is the point where I'm going to put on some... And I just put a little bit there because do I want to use a brush like I've been watching? Yes. It's going to have to be a kind of floofy one. So something like this. I think that, yeah, this is George. My sister bought this as my first like eyeshadow brush, I would like to say. And I'm just pulling it up and pulling it down. Pulling it down. Nothing fancy. You can see it's still dark a little, but remember I had to add more. And I remember, I messed up. I should have done my eyeshadow first. So this could be Fallout. This could be my dark eyes like normal. And then just brush this out a little. Because give you a little highlighted peaks. Now that's done. I want to try Match Perfect Sin Skilt Loose Foundation Rimmel. Is there a color on here? Oh, it's transparent one. Because it's, if you are darker than me, because I don't know, I don't define people by their color of their skin. But if you are darker than me, I would still buy this. It's very loose. So I'm just going to take, I'm going to take this one, my Sailor Moon brush. I bought this from Amazon for like, tap it back off. Brush it. Brush, brush, brush. Brush, brush, brush. And just tap it off. Brush, brush, brush. Because it does all powders brighten. All powders, I've noticed, mattify these days. Like, they lie when they're like, oh, it's illuminating. It's only illuminating because you put freaking glitter in it. Alright, since it's really heavy, I take my little loof that I got from, I think, like a setting powder, and I just tap it a little bit more underneath the eye. On the nose, just like any beauty guru you watch would do, or any makeup artist. Just tap it all over your nose and underneath your eye. Because it's gonna make it stay on better. Like, at least not crease as much, because I got a lot of wrinkly under my eyes, and look at this side looks better because of the concealer thing from BH, just letting you know. Oh, I got 4 minutes. All right, I'm using Aloha. I'm using the same one of my powder brush, and I'm just dusting it on to my forehead. Dust it on this side as well. Remember, when you use bronzer, try to blend it and make it all match. I use bronzer to literally pick it up a little bit. I'm going to put it down here because you're going to see that because of the mask. Put a little bit here because I'm not going to, what's the point of doing here? None. And then just a little bit on this side and this. And you just dust it over it. And very quickly. Alright, so I'm heading to like my breaking point of my time and talking to you guys. We're going to go into CoverGirl quick too. Same brush. Tap that off. Just brush it there. Same thing. Brush it there. Done. Highlighter. I'm trying something from Dollar Store. It says Selfie. It's VTC colors. I don't know if this is good. I'm just taking the same brush that I was doing my concealer and just stick it on my brow. And stick this on my brow. I know it's not a silver tint, but to be honest, I have never seen a silver tint. I don't want to do my brows because they look stunning. And that's literally what I would do. And then we throw on the mask and see what else we want done. Do we want anything else? Maybe a little down here. Maybe it needs a little help. So we just rub that there on the air. Rub it underneath. Same thing. Just rub the beauty blender or whatever you use. Fill up that hole. It looks like it's all the same color now. You look like you did a full face. You look stunning. So I hope you guys have a lovely day. I hope you guys took this in within a half an hour. It still took me a half an hour because I'm a jabber. I'm a jabberwocky, okay? I'm a jabberwocky. I can't stop jabbering. I'm learning. I'm trying to cut back. So here's a close-up. And I'm going to do a quick color changes of light. And I'll leave a description of everything I used. Everything you can buy at like Walmart, the drugstore here in Canada. So I think I like the look of this one's bright, so you can see that. But I hope you guys have a lovely day. I hope you guys leave a comment about any makeup you guys want to see. I have no problem buying something cheaper or something that you can afford or anything like that. And you can tell all right here didn't get done. So I hope you guys have a lovely day. Always do. Always keep it wild. Always keep it fresh. Always keep it clean. Always keep it cool. So have a lovely day. And yeah, leave a message about anything you want to talk about. What I do for motivation or anything like that. Or any makeup or just anything you want to discuss. And we'll discuss it and have